Hey guys, welcome. We're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy XIV today. We're going to be working our way through Heavensward. Hopefully not as much cinema scenes as it was last time we played yesterday. But yeah, we got to grind our way through it. I do have Whintur here with me. Say hello, Whintur.
Hi guys.
Alright, so let's get this up. There we go. Everybody should be able to see my screen now.
I can see it.
Alright, let's do this. Right where we left off. Now that Hydaelyn is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual importance, such as struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was a peace between our people for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mariel. She can use your assistance. So, something they do in this game is you cannot fly in the expansions until you unlock it. So that will cause me to be a little bit more normal. I won't be as easily able to fly through content, which is actually good. Normally. Except for I actually do want to fly through this content. Must be up there. Look at this nice little tree house. Pretty cool looking. Master Thame, I presume. Lady Leonette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. We'll spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless the Ixal mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in those areas, kill or drive them away. Alright, let's head to those locations. These are not them, guys. I know this is a bird creature, but this is not the Vanu. See if any show up here while we're standing watch. Uh-oh. A hostile presence. It's them! Got that good interrupt going off of his spells. What are you up to, Whintur?
So I am in a little like instanced battle from the story. So that's all I'm doing. Nothing too exciting yet.
Shouldn't be too far from the first dungeon of this expansion, I wouldn't think. Guess we'll see. Cool looking creatures though.
Yeah, I did like that area too. I forgot about that. That was one of the places
I remembered it
I got
being.
help playing.
I remembered it having a lot more like cotton looking things around. Remember that? Like
No,
white,
I don't think so.
big flowers, like those things you blow the
Yeah,
top
I know
off.
what you're talking about. But I don't remember that there.
Must be a different part of the zone. It stuck up my memory better. What's crazy is at level 53, the Paladin still doesn't have a heal spell.
Oh, that is weird.
Like that one attack upon hit gives me a little bit of hit points back, but you know, Paladins are really supposed to have some kind of heal of some sort. You steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu lying in wait. Just got nothing here. Looks like we're headed up this way. Graphics are pretty top-notch in this game, though.
They're beautiful.
This was the last expansion that allowed people on PS3 to play. And I remember after this expansion, the next expansion zones got way bigger because they weren't under the restraints of the PS3. Remember that?
I actually forgot that they did that.
That's why they canceled the PS3, because there was a lot of stuff they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it to PS3, such as mount movement. Remember that? They wanted to make mounts a little faster, but the PS3 couldn't load the zone fast enough to make them go any faster.
Yeah. That could be a problem.
So they canceled the PS3. The next expansion could be the last one on PS4. If they continue that
That's
trend.
crazy to think about, yeah.
I mean, you gotta figure a PS4 is like or a console is like a computer that is stuck in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't upgrade it. And they do those little, like, halfway upgrades, like the PS4 Pro.
When do they come out with the 5? That's like happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been announced. I don't remember. The PS5 does look pretty good, but
I'm sure we'll have one within the week of when it comes out.
maybe, I don't know.
I know.
I don't play much console anymore. Unless there's some crazy good game that's not on PC. I prefer PC now. Ooh, I think we gotta get over there, so let's figure out how to do that. looks like... These old dudes. Yeah, it looks like we're going the right way now. But yeah, this one is like little islands connected together, this zone, but not all the zones are like that in this game. Mostly it's just some really wide open zones. This is actually a pretty good expansion.
Yeah, that's a pretty, like, wide open zone, too. I think it's beautiful.
Well, this one's not so wide open.
What do you mean? You're up in the sky.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, actual, like, what you can do. You can't go... It's like paths.
Yeah.
It's like little islands with paths twisting and turning all over the place.
Yeah, that was a really bad one for getting the flying stuff.
Well, now you don't, from what I read, now you don't have to go gather all those Aether currents. You can just, you can collect them from running the, fates, the public little quests. And knowing this game, it's probably just RNG. There's a certain percentage of chance it drops every fate or
Yeah. That's not as fun.
That's not
I don't
as
like
fun?
baiting. I don't like baiting. It's like one of my least favorite things in this game.
Would you rather run all over the map finding the Aether
Well, I
quest?
cheat, so I can't really cheat and bait.
You know what they say? Cheaters can't be choosy.
Wild Relic says, "Hey Nathan, I just started Final Fantasy XIV, and I got the expansions, but I'm not sure what the best thing to do after the initial tutorials."
Okay, so Wild Relic, what you want to do, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have to get through the storyline. So just follow the main story quests. Every once in a while, they're the ones that look like that. If you can see my screen right here, or this, they got like the little splash behind them. The ones that are just normal, just a circle with the exclamation or whatever, those are optional quests. Run all those. Every once in a while you'll hit a wall where you have to be a certain level to proceed with the story. Then you can just run dungeons or whatever you want to do for fun. If you want to do side quests, or if you want to do the public fates, which are out in the wild, they show up on the map. When I'm out of this, I'll show you what they look like on the map. And just get to whatever level it is and then continue on with the story. By the time you get to the end of Realm Reborn, there'll be a lot of quests that lead up to the first expansion, which I'm on now. And that will get you enough levels to where most likely you're never going to run into that again. You can get all the way through the story for the most part. You might hit a couple of bumps. So that's definitely what you want to do. Just go through that story. The quests, like when you're just talking to people, you can just kind of skim through the text on Around Reborn usually. When there's a cinema scene, or it's one of the important people in the quest, like Memphilia or anything to do with that, it's probably more important. But I gotta say, Realm Reborn kind of moves kind of fast in my opinion, because you start dealing with really cool bosses pretty quickly, and then lots of dungeons are being unlocked. And then it's really the dry point is in between. There's like a point there in between the Realm Reborn and Heavensward where it gets a little dry, and you just gotta kind of get through it. Because after that, Heavensward, then Stormblood, and then Shadowbringers are all fantastic stories, and as you can see, really cool locations.
I do think
Yes.
some people do hunting logs.
Yes, hunting logs. A lot of people have. I heard people talking about when I was leveling up just like a few weeks ago, saying that that is still the fastest way. Is you pull up your hunting log and you kill those things, and also you have to complete the hunter log if you want to get further in your, what's it called, grain company? Is that what's called, Whintur?
Yeah, I think so.
And choosing your grain company decides PvP, by the way. That's what team you'll be in if you decide to PvP, which is completely optional in this game. Peter says that I sound like a kidnap victim with the kidnapper standing just behind the camera. Real Reborn is not fast. I aged 5 years of my life in 2 weeks rushing through it. Yeah, I agree. It's rough, okay? The thing is, though, is the original Realm Reborn, in my opinion, when I did it recently, they've squashed the story now. So it's not quite as bad as what you remember. It's still... There's just points where it's really dumb, right? Like, when they'll be like, oh, you're about to go fight this massive, unheard of god from the ancient ages. Why don't you go make me a meal first? And it's like, why would I make you a meal, dude? I'm freaking, like, that doesn't make any sense. But, if you read it, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek. It's kind of like making fun of MMO Quest kind of thing. But you can ignore it. Like, I know when to read and when to just be like, yeah, this is probably not ever going to be important. Like, resurrecting a wine or a grapevine to make this awesome wine. I knew that wasn't very important to the story, so I just kind of read enough to understand the basis of what they were talking about and got through it. But some people just skip it all, and I understand why. Yeah, they did squash it big time. So, still long. Still a journey, for sure, but it's definitely squashed now. I quit EQ2 because the lack of content and devs aren't the greatest, so decided to pick this up while the sale is on. Yeah, so here's the deal. I love EQ2. And combat-wise, you'll feel right at home. Right? Actually, it's a little bit better because EverQuest 2, in my opinion, got a little bloated with the abilities. This one keeps them around the 24. Would you agree with that, Whintur? Around 24 abilities that you really need to manage at a time?
Yeah, and I feel like
2 bars.
They've squished that too.
Yeah, well, they squished it because you have new abilities you're still unlocking to level 80.
Yeah.
So every time they add more, they try to squish it and make things a little bit more condensed. So they want to keep it around 24. That's probably because it's also on console. Classic WoW. I like Classic WoW. I really do. I play it off and on, and I really do enjoy Classic WoW a lot. Maybe it's too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Hydaelyn has blessed us with a mighty ally. And by the way, as to your comment earlier, I have been hijacked and kidnapped by my wife. This is true.
Yeah.
I fought not to do this. I was like, no, I don't want to.
This is such a good end game, though. Like,
yeah.
The rating is top notch.
That's how she taught me into it. It is true. It is true. The rating is a lot of fun. It's worth it. And there's a ton. Oh my gosh, there's a ton. So as people in the community start getting to that point, man, we can have a blast running old content, because the old content you can like turn it on to be hard again. I think it lowers your I want to call it armor class. What's it called in this game? Level. Everybody calls it that.
Armor
now.
level. I don't know.
Item level. It lowers your item level or something, so it's difficult again. And there's some crazy good raid fights in this game.
Hitter
in the
says,
dungeons too.
Haha, blink 3 times in quick succession if you need help.
Accepting your recent clash with Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being bells and observation posts, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That's why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the Vaunted Protector, is in, that's their airship, I think, is in perpetual state of needing repairs. So even the Holy See can come under Dravanian attack, we will be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Master Thane, this is where ambition comes to die. If you have an aspiration for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. So this is the kind of stuff I don't enjoy. So now I have to run around, finding some dudes, and emoting to them.
Such a good quest.
I was doing Morse code with my eyes there. Okay, so here's the guy we tricked into thinking he was doing some important quest. I think it looks like from his position he's learned the truth. Hello there, old boy. Slain any Vanu champions yet? No? Oh well, let me know if you have so I can make myself presentable for the... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to psych this guy up, I forgot. So let's give this guy a little excitement. Oh yeah. It isn't an attack. What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old boy. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am for the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Leonette will give me a grand mission as befits my station. Uh-oh.
Thanks for dropping by, Big Bill.
Yeah, Big Bill, good to see you, man. Yep, definitely looking forward to Pantheon. Can't come soon enough. Never tried Final Fantasy. Rory says it's fun, man. It's different. It's World of Warcraft, but a little
better.
bit. Well, yeah, I would agree it's better, but it's. I like it more because it's a little more strategic. Here, I'll fight something. I'll kind of give you an idea what it means. So the global cooldowns are a little slower. See, there's that pause where I can kind of think, right, and kind of think what I'm going to do next. It does have rotations. Well, that depends on the class. But most classes do have a sort of rotation. But there's also, like, reactionary, right? Like, this is for, if it's casting a magic attack, I can interrupt. This is for a regular attack, I can interrupt. It has some reactionary responses as well. And you have enough time to kind of think. It's not like a ton of time to think. But it's for now, based on what we have available, it's a decent trade-off in my opinion. Because I prefer the strategic over the just twitchy smashing buttons, right? Because not to say that things don't get complicated in game rating in World of Warcraft, they do. But for the most part of that game, all you're doing is just smashing a bunch of buttons, right? It's just wild. It's global cooldowns are really short, and some people like that, and that's fine. I don't, though. I like it to be just a little slower, a little bit more time for me to actually think about what I'm doing. Is there anything fluffier than a cloud? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be psyching these people up.
Are you asking about for 14, Rory?
Yeah, I'm playing 14 now. 11 actually. The older online Final Fantasy game that I talk about a lot on my channel, that one has an active community too. It's actually doing really well, especially right now because there's released new content for the game for the first time in years. This is Final Fantasy XIV, which has a massive player base. I mean, I had to queue to get in. I couldn't even just hop around the server. There's always a queue, not long, but maybe you gotta wait a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But you know, the servers are always full. Very, very doing well, especially now.
Jared, hi Jared.
Hey, what's up, Jared? Because Elder Scrolls Online's doing awful right now. Apparently, there's server issues. They removed dots, I heard. They're just going through a really rough time right now, and I've heard people are leaving that game in droves, and a lot of them are coming here because of similarities in gameplay styles. Yeah, this game, Final Fantasy XIV, the thing about that I always thought was interesting, if you zoom in on a lot of things, the graphics are awful, right? But it looks good, man. Square Enix has always been good at that. They're always good at just... Because that was the point around Reborn versus the original launch, was they used way too many polygons and machines couldn't work, and it couldn't load scenes well, had pop-in, had a lot of issues. So Yoshi P came in, and honestly, the game looks not actually as good as it used to, but it still looks really good, right? Like, it's the shading, it's the colors, it's the textures. They did a really good job, because actually, you see that grass, like, it's like a trick. It's like they trick you with their eye, with the way you look at things. But it looks great when you're just playing it. It looks pretty good. And I like the art style. I think the art style's pretty good. I've always enjoyed the style. Like, maybe it's a little over the top on the armor and stuff, but it looks good. You're looking rather grim. Why so serious? The Vanu are no real threat. The Dervains could give a fig about us. Psych him up. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I agree with you. Black Desert Online definitely has the best graphics. But yeah, this is one of the better ones. But yeah, BDO definitely has the best graphics. Can't get into BDO. I try so hard. Can't get into it. It's just that I don't like the action combat, but even more so, man, it's the way you get armor in that game. It's like there's only a few variants of armor, and all the from my opinion, could be wrong, I never got to end game, but it just seems like all the good armor you have to buy on the cash shop, and that's lame. That's the only way to get good armor. Yeah, and I agree, BDO does have a lot going on. I usually turn the graphics down in that game, because it's just too much. It's not, like, this game can have a lot going on, but you can still kind of focus on what you want to see. BDO's, like, got all these shimmering, glimmering, kind of weird effects. Many thanks, Master Thame. Already you can see change our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Amelin said, what? Ha, well, I have no doubt that Lady Lanette will do her utmost to oblige him. Alright, we did get an upgrade on her boots. Or, I'm sorry, that was our legs. If Lord Amelin is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lanette will want to accompany him. Hey, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Let's check out that upgrade. Master Thane, Lord Amelin has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but give him something else more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We're in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered, which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Eorzea and Siren at the east of here. I would have you and Emmeline bring one back to us. You have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck, and be safe. Lady Lanette told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests, the procurement of potable water. Finally, it's about time she entrusts me with the mission of Realm Port. Right then, let's go, let's go. Alright. Kill this little bat. That's just not a bat, that is a galley cat. Oh look, it is a cat with wings.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
Yeah, if you zoom in, it's actually a little cat with bat wings. Jared, if you're still there, are you still playing Final Fantasy XIV? I know you were leveling up last time we talked. And the other cool thing about this game too that I like to mention as I'm playing it is that if you have a character in this game, it really doesn't matter what server you're on now. We can still group up and play dungeons together. You can even come to my server world, like the Outworld here, and we can run around together. That's a cool thing now, is that you can switch servers by going to any of those large crystals that you have to attune to, that you can teleport to and from. Getting sidetracked by pouting and playing League of Legends to win off frustration. Oh, studying for certified ethical hackers exam. Oh, okay, okay. Well, dang. I'm glad you're a friend. An ethical hacker, though. Alright.
That sounds like a government trick. I'm an ethical hacker. Jared said, I'm a programmer, not a hacker.
Oh,
My work is migrating to defending against hackers.
That makes sense. Alright, well, I will make sure I also keep you in the loop. I see hackers do crazy stuff all the time. I'll let you know when I see something new. I heard that game everybody's playing right now, I think it's called Fall Guys. I heard there was some hackers flying in that game. Just thought you should know. So this is the Eorzea Siren of Legend, and nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds a superior specimen wins. Honorable should judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Okay, does he mean a Vanus are supposed to kill the largest Vanu, I'm gonna assume?
It's not dumb, because that sounds exactly like something you would do, Jared.
Yeah, that does sound very Jaredish. It will take a long time, but, you know. We got time. We got nothing but time till Pantheon comes out, then we'll have no time. Somebody will be like, hey, we tried this game. I'm like, I don't have time! No, actually, they're not calling it beta, they're calling it for New World. Peter's asking about the New World, whatever they're calling it. It starts the 25th. If you pre-order the game, then you can do whatever they're calling it. There's all these names. It's basically a beta where they're showing off where the game's at right now. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lanette. Perhaps you can inspect another. Oh, we're looking for the biggest water crystal. I get it. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lanette. Perhaps you should inspect another. Of course, it'll be the last one I inspect. Wait, isn't the one already inspected? Oh, there's lots of them.
Do you have this game pre-ordered, Nathan?
Yeah.
You weren't gonna offer that information up?
I didn't see that yet. The preview. That's what they're calling it. Thank you, Jared. Is this game pay to win? Final Fantasy XIV? Heck no. It's a subscription. You don't even have to pay anything until you get through Realm Reborn and the expansion I'm on right now. Then you pay for the, you pay for the game and you start paying your monthly subscription. But no, there's zero pay to win. Literally zero.
And if you were to happen to get caught paying for something, you'd probably be in some serious trouble.
They'd ban you, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I'm trying to actually rack my brain to see if there's even one single thing anybody would consider pay to win. There's really nothing. Literally nothing. Even most of the costumes you can buy, it does have some, costumes you can buy to make yourself look like a sailor or something. I think that's actually a real one. Even those have no stats or anything, and they're not even. And honestly, you can get almost all those in the game. And if you can't get them in the game, there was a point in the game where you could get them in the game, like through an event or something that's no longer around,
Which apparently they've been doing this thing where they at given intervals you can go back and do other things to get old event tokens. So
yeah, and then you can use those tokens to purchase old event gear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, old holiday items, right, Michael? Yeah, there's literally nothing in this game that is pay to win. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lanette. Perhaps you should inspect another one. I guess. That's a big one. That looks like a big one. Yeah, let me put it this way. Pantheon released with the exact model. If they were like, yeah, we're going to do a cash up, but we promise there won't be anything pay to win. And it was like this cash up, it wouldn't bother me at all. I've literally never been offended by the cash shop in this game. That's not it either. Maybe this one. Yeah, and also I don't like it when games do skins and they're the coolest looking armor in the game. That makes me mad. This game does not do that. The skins are like for role play or something. Uh-oh, looks like we found it. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lanette seeks. Alright. Let's go back. Heroes of the Storm, okay. Has the best shop ever, period. I have to look into it, I don't know. Alright, let's bring back this spring crystal so the people of Camp Cloudtop can drink delicious water. Ah, Master Thame, have you brought your entry for the contests? My understanding of such thing is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Alright, here we go. Let's see how we did in the contest of who has the best crystal. Lord Emlyn has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Master Thame. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Eorzea and Siren as swiftly as you are able and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Okay, he's probably in trouble. Yeah, end day's going down for the preview, by the way. So I'll be able to stream it, make videos about it, bash it, praise it, whatever it deserves. Very soon, in like, what, the 25th, so that's just, how many days away is that, Whintur? Like a couple of days away? 2 days away.
Yeah.
Obviously the game's incomplete, but we'll be able to get a very good idea of... I have a feeling we'll be like, oh, no wonder... We'll play it for a while and be like, oh, no wonder they delayed it. You know, it's missing some very key things. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not... By the way, New World, I'm not expecting a lot of great things. I think that they... I think they thought they could make an MMO, like, super easy. And they've learned through developing that making an MMO is really difficult. Yeah, that is true. If it's really good, that's what happened to me. Actually, believe it or not, this game right here, I played it in beta, and all the dungeons were, like, difficult. You had to actually do the mechanics. It was slower paced leveling. I actually really enjoyed this game back then a lot. And I almost couldn't play anything in between because I just wanted to play this game. So I know what you mean. Yes, and Amazon is making Lord of the Rings MMO. I expect them to learn a lot of lessons from New World and hopefully apply them appropriately for the Lord of the Rings MMO. Because I don't want to see them mess that up. I love the Lord of the Rings. You survey the surrounding area for a time but see no sign of Manolin. Where'd this guy go? See if a Manolin is here. Yeah, that's, so asking about Lost Ark, and Amazon releasing it, yeah, that is weird. That is weird. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know much about Lost Ark, so... I think, isn't that the isometric one? I think that's probably why I didn't pay much attention to it. Core Punk and Lost Ark maybe for 2020, but the Core Punk developers are too quiet. I'm concerned about a delay. Yeah, that is true. Those are both games I know about, but I know very little about them. And I think it's because I don't normally, for an MMO, I like being in the world, being able to look around. Isometric is okay, and I play some games like that, but it's not my favorite. Master Thane, Lord Eminelin, he was taken by the Vanu. They have my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Alright, let's go save this guy. Uh-oh, here we go. We got a little... going into an instance battle. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to Rose House and tell Lady Leonette what has happened. Yet, by the time I return with aid, it may be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Thane, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emelin in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive, and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Pedro says he also prefers non-isometric view, but from Brazil, so I don't want to get hyped for up for Ashes. Probably only going to be here in 2022. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Ashes probably 2022, 2023 release, I would assume. Oh wait, am I even going the right way? Yes. This is... okay, so we're going into their hideout here. We're going to rescue this guy. Unless the Vanu have already slayed him. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna turn up my... I'm looking at the audio for the game. It's pretty low. Let me turn it just a little bit. Where's that gonna be? Oh wait, let me mix that up. Maybe put it here, so you guys can hear it when it's talking and stuff. If it's too loud, just let me know, but I don't think it will be. Or if you need it turned up a little bit more, let me know too. This game does have good music. That's a definite. Some of these scenes that we're gonna get to, especially when we get to these dragons here in a bit, man, so good. Like crazy good music. World class. Cool looking mobs too. I like these Vanu. I think they look cool. Another cool thing about this game is you get faction with these guys. All these beast tribes. Do quests for them and get faction and get special items, special mounts, and stuff like that. Thought that was a cool way to do faction. For a game like this, I mean. Like a World of Warcraft type game. Uh-oh. My bad. My bad! Do you guys see the screen still? Yeah, okay. Let me fix my camera, it's up too high. It looks like the guy that got kidnapped, he might be up there. You know, Jared, that little line you're talking about when you initiate combat, until you said that, I don't even think I had noticed that. But yeah, you're right, watch. I literally was like, let me see what he's talking about. So he means this. See it? I actually never even noticed that. It also, I bet you that line, when you steal aggro from the tank, I bet you it, like, does that to let you know, like, whoops, now that guy's coming for you. Like, some of the telegraphing in this game is so insanely well done that your brain just accepts it. Like, you don't actually even think about it. You know what I mean? Like, my brain just accepted that that meant he's coming to you, you have aggro. You know what I mean? Or you have the hate. It's interesting. I'm actually wearing Star Wars pajamas, actually. Oh, Michael Pate actually says he's doing Beast Tribe Quest right now. Good way to level, too. Interesting, didn't know that. You're gonna eat me, are you? That's not what you do. Oh, look, there he is. Sorensen, I'm over here. Oh, look at that guy's mask. So cool looking. Netherlings, come to free prisoners. Spread word like thunder. Alright, let's kill him and save our friend. He's like the son of that guy who's like being nice to us. We will free you, my friend. Whew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Netherlings slink away like gilful Gallicats. Rally, warriors of Gundu. Let none escape. Where are they? Where's all the reinforcements? Here we go, here we go.
Joke's on you, Jared. He doesn't wear pants during streams.
Yes, I do. I have to because I stand up to get drinks and use the bathroom. My butt cheeks will be hanging out when I walk away. I get damned. I do have trouble finding pants every day, though. The stream started late, actually, because I was finding pants. Isn't that true, Whintur?
You don't put anything in the laundry.
Yeah, I'm all the way. I'm all the way. That's 2 flights of stairs I have to go through to get to the laundry. Do you know how much productive things I can do in that amount of time? See, that's
I'm in a cutscene, so I don't want to leave my mic open.
Okay. That's one of the great things about streaming, right? Is I can say like I'm doing something productive and I'm actually just playing a game, right? It's considered productive. We're gonna make it out of here, Madeline.
It could be more productive.
What could make it more productive? Playing a different game?
Money.
No, there's advertisements and everything on here. Oh crap, he's under attack. What's going on up there? Who are they attacking? Oh, there's knights here to help me. Let me grab them all, guys. Let me grab them all, see if I can handle it. I've got lots of cooldowns. Just bunch them all up here. Drop some cooldowns. Okay, apparently I beat it before I even killed them all.
I see what Jared was doing. That was he was gonna tip you if you did what he asked, but you're a good guy, so you didn't do it.
That's only on my OnlyFans page. That's a joke. I don't actually have one.
Everybody's, all your little fans are scattering to look now. I wouldn't know, so you guys will have to tell me if you find him.
You would know what?
I wouldn't know about that website, so I just heard about it recently.
Well, you wouldn't find it because it's called the Nathan and his Palm. Hmm?
Oh my god. I cannot believe you just said that. Seems like you have thought about this a little bit, maybe.
Actually, I just made that up just now. Oh, sweet, look, it's a primal. That is such a fun fight. What's he called? The well? The sky well?
I actually don't remember.
That is such a fun fight, man. I don't know if it's fun now that people are like over geared, but it was really fun. Bismarck.
Bismarck, yeah.
Man, that's a cool primal, dude. I love that. Did you guys see how cool that thing looked?
By the fury, it's a primal.
Look at that poor guy. Don't run away, you idiot!
We must away.
At least I guess he's running out of here.
Damn!
We're trapped.
Bloody
Sid!
All right, we're...
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
I think I just unlocked a new dungeon.
Oh, look at that sweet freaking. That is awesome! We're gonna be fighting that guy soon, guys. We'll be fighting him soon. I'm actually about to unlock a dungeon, I think. I think I remember that after that. I'm pretty sure.
Are you still a cat? You're not a cat.
I'm not a cat. I used to be. So your other Sorensen is an old cat model or a new cat model?
Oh.
I don't know.
It's an old cat. Old.
How do you know? What's the
Because
new
it was
cat?
the one that...
Oh,
the new cat's the big
okay,
one.
okay. So there's the one that actually looks like a cat, and then there's the one that looks like a human, the Mithra. That's the old name, right? What's the new? What are they called in this game? Makote. My old character was a Makote. This guy's just a human. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they can't just seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you have arrived some few days before Nishguardian, Lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said Lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured, and you risking all to rescue him, and the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. And Halls of Reflection in World of Warcraft. I'm sure I've done it, but I do not recall it. But I'm sure I did do it. I've replayed WoW, like, all the way through from beginning to end. A lot. Just never got into their end game. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me. Dead! On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. And that, oh boy, is no small feat. I made a historic discovery, a fact even Lady Leonette will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't time we made her triumphant return? Have I attuned to that? Yes. Gunner's beautiful steed. Oh, we need to repair our gear. So this game, like Pantheon, there's very few similarities, but there are some. Your gear does weather down over time. You do have to go get it repaired. And if you die, it does make it drop a lot. Kind of like Pantheon, except you die a lot less in this game than Pantheon. But you do die in this game. It does happen. We died yesterday at the very beginning of the stream, actually. Ooh, that almost killed me. Oh crap. Oh crap, that's not good.
Jared asked a good question.
Right, what's that?
He said, if me,
See?
I could
You do die sometimes! Okay, what now? What was the question?
He said, if I could be a real-life white mage.
Wife mage. I like that. Wife mage. Oh.
No, I'm already a wife mage.
No.
But I had to turn into a real dwarf, would I do it? No.
You wouldn't do it?
No. Why do I need that? I'm not, like, out battling or anything. Then the military would, like, steal me for a weapon or something.
Yeah, but if you could do that, then definitely you could go out and battle. The only reason we don't go out and battle in real life is because we don't have healers, we don't have, you know, we don't have cool stuff to
But
do.
I don't want to be that person.
Alright. Fine.
I have to take care of the kids or something.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to go... How do you do it? How do you do it? No. Let's do it like this.
I need to find out about these retainers.
What about them? And, okay, now I know what you're talking about, by the way, Michael Pate, with the, when you get chased to the edge in the airship. I forgot about that. I actually only did that. Man, that was a long time ago. That was a really long time ago for me. Maybe I'm going the right way.
If I could turn Nathan into any class in the game in real life, what class would you turn him into and what race? Definitely a cat boy. And probably a paladin, because that's what I like best in game, because they can go like invincible and protect you, and they don't take a lot of damage.
Well, I got good news for you.
And they hold aggro well.
I've got good news for you.
What's that?
I am a paladin in real life.
feel
I
like
am.
that's possibly accurate.
I am actually a paladin of real life. But I am, in fact, not a cat boy.
Cat boys are pretty cool.
Nor shall
I don't think I've ever
be.
seen one in real life.
There was no boys of those in Final Fantasy XI. So I thought it was really cool that you could be one in this game when it launched. Praise alone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Explaining the situation. A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the White Whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Cloudtop. Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under their primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphanod. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Leonette? A little recognition for the hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? Why, yes, you are right, of course. Master Thame deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Master Thame, you've done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Hushfront and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Leonette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. All's well and ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. Uh-oh. Request to do different voices. I can try. I can attempt that.
That's what he used to do for me, guys. Always.
Alright, let's see. Where are we supposed to be going? Here. I'll probably forget which characters sound like different things, though. But I will still do it.
Oh, that's true.
Their voices I may forget if I haven't done that character in a while. They may suddenly have a different voice. Where is the... Oh, it's in Foundation. I do like Ishgard. Ishgard looks cool.
Is that where Sir Emmerich is?
Yes.
I always forget.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Pretty sure he's here anyway. About 95% sure.
I wonder how far away you are from unlocking that
Unlocking what?
Bismarck.
You know how it usually is. Once you see them, it's usually not too far. They introduce it. They can't just leave it roaming about killing people, so it's generally pretty quick. Oh. Am I even going in the right building? No.
There's more primals than that now. I think it's 3 basic ones to start out with, is that right? And then you unlock more as you go.
You start out with the 3. And then even in Realm Reborn, there's like 3 more, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
now.
there's 6 in Realm Reborn, and then at least 3 per... No, more than that. Probably about 6 per expansion, I'd say. Wouldn't you? Because they always introduce even more
Something like
after
that.
the, in between the expansion, the patches. There's usually at least a couple, 2 or 3. I confess. Okay, I gotta figure out his voice. He's an elf, so. I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again? Ha ha ha! In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Amaric of all that has occurred. Emmanelin should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? You guys like the voice? Is that pretty elfish? Yeah, Whintur's in love with Sir Amaric.
I am.
That's
I have
her.
a little crush on him.
That's her husband foo. I don't know what they call that.
I don't know what you were just trying to say.
Yeah, well, they call a girl that somebody like is in love with like an anime girl or a video game girl a waifu.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the equivalent.
Oh, okay.
So a husband.
I didn't know that's what they called.
Yeah,
girls.
WAIFU.
I've been called waifu a lot.
Oh, what? By real
I didn't
people?
know that. I didn't know.
I need names. I need a list.
I just thought that was like, hey, girl. My bad.
That means you were married in the game to me too.
You left servers, buddy.
Doesn't
It was
matter.
Up for grabs.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That's funny. I really didn't know that.
Yep, now you do. Welcome, Master Thame. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little distraction, Rory. Especially if you don't absolutely hate World of Warcraft type gaming. Then, if you can stomach it, then it's better than that, in my opinion. Just because it's more realistic and it's more, political and it's just more adult to me. Okay, I gotta think of a voice for this guy now. He's a pretty fancy looking dude.
Oh, husbando.
Husbando. Is that the official?
That's official.
Let us begin anew, Master Thame. I am Sir Arturel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some.
Why do you have this, nasal accent?
Because that's dwarves. I'm trying to talk like a dwarf.
Oh, I see.
Hoshaphat has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. We will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandera and Zermel. I'm just going to blur the words I don't know how to say. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. Yeah, agreed. Just something. But Worm is very fun, Jason. Especially, Worm Online is awesome if you love crafting. It is super crafting intense.
If you love crafting and you want to play a game, you should play this one because gear is expensive and I need a crafter.
Whintur will always recommend this game, just so you guys know.
It's a good game.
I'm willing to assist people with their different needs and say, well, this game's good for that. Whintur's just like,
This game is
play
good for
Final Fantasy
everything.
XIV. It has crafting, sure.
It does, and it's good crafting from what I hear.
This guy's got to be real whiny because that's his character. This guy's like epic proportion beyond Anakin Skywalker whiny. So let's see here. Oh, it's you, Sorensen! Gods, did we have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Oh.
Ridiculous.
Good day, sir. I like how the actual child sounded normal.
I do wish that everything was voice acted.
It is now, if you watch my streams.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get hired by Square Enix to do all their voices.
Oh, I think definitely.
They're like, dang, this guy could do all of our voices with such good high quality. We don't need to be paying all of these people. We can just hire this dude.
Yeah, just the one guy.
So be sure to
$1 million
tweet that
a
to
year.
Square Enix guys. Give them a link to the video as my portfolio. Yeah, I'm gonna hop back on Worm here soon and play around some more. Make some more videos on how I like Worm. Worm Online is cool. It's a cool game.
We don't have time. We gotta get to raiding.
I'm gonna get to raiding.
No, you take too long.
I do not. I'm going fast.
That's all I care about. Just get there.
See, this is the problem with MMOs today. Everybody just wants to rush to end game so they can raid.
I was like already way millions closer than you though.
Huh?
I was a lot closer than you, so you have to make up for it.
I'm gonna get there. I'm already about probably 5% through this.
That's not a lot.
No, through this one expansion that I just started today. It's pretty good.
I just want to get to it sooner rather than later.
We're gonna get there. It's gonna happen.
That's the fun part.
Alright guys, here
Dying
we go.
over and over and over again.
Greetings, Master Thane. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Eratol's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat, as I dare say you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too. Even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please.
So don't try no cowboy crap over there.
Are there raids on Worm online, Jason? Oh, there is, actually. Now that I think about it, there is. There's at least a dragon. I heard that there's only so many dragons, so once the server kills them, that's it. Or something to that effect. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. A new zone. Looks like I'm back in Wisconsin.
Feels like home.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid
You didn't
by
like
the
my singing?
calamity.
We're in this cutscene with Square Enix's
Oh.
mediocre voice acting.
Beyond
It's not as good as
the
mine, but
towering
we'll
wall of ice,
we'll
to
get through
lands
it.
long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard
We're not
so
from
tirelessly
Wisconsin.
to
We
meet
live in
death.
Wisconsin, though.
Yeah, we live there temporarily till we find somewhere warmer.
I don't want to get too warm now.
I do.
To the hamlet
No.
of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its
You have to
pall of
find you
snow
a
and
little
ash, he came.
Waifu.
warmer waifu
Oh.
down in the southern.
Alright. What's it? Okay, there he is. He popped up all of a sudden. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Okay, now it's a human.
Oh, Leighton says you have a really long time before Bismarck.
Oh.
He said there's a side dungeon at 51, but like on the quest, it's like 57 before you get to Bismarck.
Okay. It has been
So I
far,
might
far...
run my
Hey,
dungeon.
I'm trying to do my voice acting here.
Sorry, I'm gonna go run my dungeon.
Okay, alright. It's been far, far too long, Lord Oratel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present you a Sorensen Thame, Ward of House Fortemps. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Dillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Thame is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and a few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics? Lady Ishar and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortemps are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Yeah, we're near Green Bay, Jason. Sir Redwald would have you assist the craftsmen rebuild the fortifications of Falcon's Nest. Several craftsmen in service of House Zamel are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by the number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Yes, sir. Apparently he's right beside me somewhere, according to this red circle on my mini-map. Where are you? Maybe he's down here? Are you down there? Nope. What was the dude's name again? Roth. We're looking for Roth. Where are you, Roth? Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Alright. I gotta take a potty break real quick, guys, before we continue with our adventures in Heavensward. I will be right back. Got something nice for you guys to watch while I'm going potty. I will be right back.
Where are you from, Jason? We don't know the area very well, but we know a little bit. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one.
Okay, I'm back. Give me just a second, it's just a slight delay. Make sure you guys can see everything. Everything's popping up correctly. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do this. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I had the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over in one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But Fury take me this ice, it's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here, and they're just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Okay, what? Ice. Oh, sprites. Icicle sprites, okay. Oh, thanks, Shane. Glad you're enjoying it, man. This was a good expansion, man. We haven't got to the juicy bits yet, but it's coming. It's coming. What are you laughing at?
The juicy bits.
No, there's some juicy bits. I love the dragon stuff in this game.
I am currently fighting some type of sort of dragon, maybe.
Oh, nice. A dragon lady?
Maybe.
Oh.
Dragony-esque.
That's a good name for a town in Wisconsin, by the way, that Jason just mentioned. You ready?
What?
Chilton. Chilton. It's very chilly.
Yeah.
Actually, it just goes straight from like, it feels good outside to, oh my gosh, humans can't live in this. That's what it's like for me, in my opinion. Lady Iceheart is cool, I agree. Especially the storyline behind her, which we're gonna share that. We're gonna share that soon, live as it happens. But yeah, I like that whole thing is cool, I think. Here's a destination we gotta go to. We're surveying, we're looking around here. Dun-dun-dun. Hostile presence.
Oh. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Sure. Party's not
Something
doing
I
so
didn't
good.
understand.
A mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that one done. Let's move up here. Oh, can I use my mount here? Apparently I can. Oh, by the way, guys, we were talking about the cash shop earlier. So, with this character, I don't have very many mounts yet. I just have the Chocobo. And the Chocobo's okay, but I mean, I played this game kind of a lot back in the day. Played for several years, so a little bit over the Chocobo. So this mount right here, I actually bought for like 12 bucks off the store. Now, I could not have even rode him, though. You have to unlock your ability to ride mounts, and For him to fly, you'd have to have unlocked being able to fly as well. But this is an example of something I did spend $12 because I wanted a really cool looking horse, and I didn't want to wait. I wanted to play. It's important to me that I have something that is cool to ride around in. And I like horse types. I like just standard type mounts, but I liked his beautiful arrayment. So that's a good example to cash up. There's a few mounts on there. What do you say, Whintur? 8? Maybe 8 mounts?
I don't remember anymore.
It's not a whole lot. But there are tons of mounts you can gain in the game. And some of the mounts on the store you can get in-game as well. Like that. It's a different color when you get it in the game. But remember that weird bird dragon thing? Professor Layton got me one, actually, back in the day. You don't remember that?
Not really.
He helped me do a run of something that drops it or something like that.
I don't know. Layton's very useful. He's also in stream right now. Hi.
Hello, Professor Layton.
He said he had to listen to make sure if I screamed or something.
Now remember, the stream's slightly delayed, about roughly 5 seconds. Ha! Now there's a man what looks like he's found... Oh, I forgot his voice. Ha! There's a man what looks like he's found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. I didn't see the rest, sorry. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. That's interesting. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others out there that need help same as me, so if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike. The bloody huge statue out in the wastes, if you've never been. Mason by the name Theramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theramont. But I reckon he's taken on too much work for me, for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Alright. Did I get this Aether right? Nope. Let's get that real quick. Oh yeah, I can't fly, I forgot.
This is pretty cool so far, my new dungeon.
You like it?
Yeah. Neat looking. This is really cool.
And now that we're out in the world, guys, you can see that there's actually like a lot of people running around everywhere, actually. And keep in mind, this is like 2 expansions ago content that we're doing here. So, it's pretty well populated for old zones, I would say. Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, it's another elf. Hell to you, traveler. What brings you out this way, Foramont Roth bid you assist me? Well, far it be from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Okay, okay. Deep eyes, little bird dudes. Let's take a look. Oh, look, it's like a bird with one giant eyeball on it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
has some kind of...
This is a neat dungeon.
What's it called for people who are watching who's already played?
Mount Gulg.
Okay.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I think I just got in trouble.
Mount Gulg means she is getting close to the end of Shadowbringers. Not the end, but close. Alright, we got our bristles. Let's go turn it in. There you are. Have you the bristles? Almost forgot his voice there. Ah, feel how coarse that is. Why, they're perfect for scrubbing the soot for the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravonians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard, and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I've a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Eorzea, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Let's get this package to this, Eorzea door.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
I have no idea, Jared. Oh. This may very well not be the way up there. Nope. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, wait. Must be away from the other side. Well, I tried to cheat my way. Let's just do it the way it's supposed to be.
I say you use the Kai method.
The Kai method. Kiting.
Dude, this dungeon is so pretty.
Oh, wait, I know. You did a Trojan scan, right? You snuck it in with another document. That's a Trojan. What's this?
Leighton says we're not allowed to kill this one.
What's this? A package? I haven't had the foggiest what you're talking about. Pretty much all females are going to sound the same, guys. I can't help it. That's all I got. Confound it. That fool of a... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Terramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Yes, that's right, Jason. Primals are like the Espers or the, what are they called, Guardian Forces from Aid, or they actually use different people in the world call them different things, but in Eorzea they call them primals. But some of the other nations call them things, terms you're more familiar with, like I don't remember, but other names from the Final Fantasy series for summons, basically. There you go. That's what I was thinking of, Michael. Icons, which maybe I'm wrong, but I thought in another Final Fantasy they called them that. Seems like it. I'm trying to think if that's true. I'm not sure if it is or not. I feel like there was another Final Fantasy that called them icons. Let's run back to town. Actually, we can teleport and save a little bit of time. I must applaud your initiative, Master Thame. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly, because I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Arturol included. Got a little upgrade. I want to get rid of this chest piece. I'm really tired of it. Had it like I like those though. I like my new gauntlets and boots. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north in Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they are attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Eritol will be working together. Seek them out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Seek him out. He's standing right there. Let me think. How'd this guy talk again? Is this the one guy?
It seems we have been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Thame. Lest you are unaware, the camp has one of many of our knights are forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Kurthus Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off.
Alright, let's head up there to the cliffs overlooking Camp Riversmeet. Well, the reason you don't see the mounts pooping, or you don't see poop everywhere from everybody riding mounts, is because the mounts are made out of the same thing that primals are made out of, which is aether, which is just a magic in the air. That's why they vanish. See, watch. See? See that? See, they just went back to the aether. Of course, I'm full of crap. They are supposed to be real, but that's how I like to imagine it. They're summoned mounts. Alright, guys. I'm going to attack this, and then I'm going to plug up right here. I'm going to plug up my my nicotine getter. This will turn into a very different stream if I don't get my nicotine. There we go. Yeah, the only game I can think of that had poop was, what was it called? Ark. Survival Evolved, or whatever that game's called. That game, you would poop. And you could collect people's poop. Oh, and actually, me and my friend played Wild West online, and the horses poop there, too. And you can collect the poop and use it to grow things. That game's horrible, though, guys. You're talking about a horrible game. That's a horrible game. And that's all I can think of. That's the only pooping MMOs I can think of. It's not a feature I'm really looking to be added with a lot of excitement or anything. Like, hang on guys, don't pull yet. I gotta go behind this tree, I gotta poop. Don't pull, I'm busy. Do you think that should be added into MMOs, Whintur?
What did you say again? Sorry.
Pooping. That you have to be like, hey,
no.
Hold up guys, don't
No.
pull, I have to go poop.
No. I think that should not be added.
Okay. There below us,
Camps Riversmeet are what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge.
then why didn't we meet there? I think I just wanted to show off how much he knew. He's like, I'll make him meet me here just so I can be like, nope, we can't go this way, see? We'll die. I know the way, though. Wait. I thought he said on the bridge. Then he's beside the bridge. Is he seriously going to be like, see, we can't go this way either?
If the Rakata's party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp's River's Meet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on.
Okay, wait a minute. He ran that way. Where are we actually going here? Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, this is interesting.
No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling.
Would you be excited if they added outhouses to Pantheon?
No.
Places to use the bathroom?
No. I know what an outhouse is.
I didn't know if you knew.
Listen, I lived in Tennessee there for a while, as you remember, probably.
There's no outhouses in Tennessee.
My dad's friend, that weird mountain man that lived way up in the mountains and ran around naked all the time.
Yep, never met that guy.
He had an outhouse.
Well, that sounds about right, from your description, your brief description.
He was the one that got caught growing, like, incredible amounts of marijuana, and he got banned from America, and now he lives in Hawaii and grows for Hawaii.
Okay. Legally.
For the state.
Does he wear clothes?
I think you would probably have to, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to wear clothes in all parts of society, but obviously he was breaking the rules before. So,
but he
what
was
makes you
way
think-
out. Nobody could have ever seen him.
Well, there's, he could go way up on the volcano or something there in Hawaii and be naked up there.
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure.
He might be like a legend there now. They're like, listen, don't take this trail. It takes you up to this really bizarre marijuana place where there's this wild mountain volcano. Maybe they call him a volcano man now. They're like, there's this wild volcano man who's running around naked up there, growing
Possible.
legal marijuana.
That's the good stuff, though. So if you want it, you gotta go to him.
I heard that his beard on his face, that there's just as big of a beard down there.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
That's what I heard. That's the rumor. When people are like, nice beard, he always says, which one?
It's so gross.
Alright, we found our guy here, looks like.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
Are you alright? I heard sounds of the struggle. Keep forgetting the voices.
Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Thane. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but wide all around, until we saw shapes moving toward us, running toward us, with naked steel in their hands.
That's really what he said.
Speaking of naked.
I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. I... My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must...
Ah! Oh my god!
Real life or in-game?
In-game.
Okay.
Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety.
Oh boy, level up. We're level 54. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Lady Iceheart.
He has the right of it, Master Thame. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave some clear footprints. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Sir Ensign, thank you.
Alright. Okay, okay. Ooh, look at the polar bear. Oh wait, pass it. Ooh, we got a little fight here, it looks like.
The tracks continue to the north.
Alright, here we go. We gotta find the heretics. They're hiding, their hideout. Oh, these footprints look mighty suspicious. If you guys can hear that music, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, shoot. I don't know what's happening.
More suspicious footprints found in the snow. They appeared to be going this way. Oh, look. More suspicious footprints. I like how it just keeps making me click on the footprints. It's like, they're going north. Oh, look. Got a little fight. Always kill the mages first. That's a lesson I learned in PvP. My camera keeps... I don't know if I'm like keeps slinking lower or if my camera keeps going up. Or maybe I'm shrinking right here on camera. Turning into a Taru right before your eyes.
Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, idiot.
Hey, get back here, buddy. Oh, I'm not supposed to kill him. I'm supposed to follow him. I think they won't let me. Oh, will let me hit him. Okay, but I don't want to kill the guy. What would happen if you killed him, though? Let's follow him. He's running back to his lair like an idiot. You coward. You're giving away your brethren. Should I kill him? Should I follow him?
Both.
Kill him and follow him? You can't follow a dead person. I guess you can follow him to the afterlife.
True.
You sprint, I'll catch up with him and I'll smack him again. Bam! You don't like that, do you? I don't think his health is going down anymore. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, you fool. You brought me right to your hideout. I'll kill you and your friends. Especially, that one. Oh wait, looks like a healer right here. Yep, that's a healer. Let's kill the healer first. Look at that cool statue over the dragons. Bet you I have to inspect that next. It's gotta be important.
No, I won't. Ugh.
That looks cool. Oh, look. It's like a human and a dragon. So, just for people who aren't caught up on the storyline, Iceheart is this lady who's leading these heretics, which are basically people who had decided to side with the dragons, which are the enemies of Ishgard, the main, government in the location we're at. And apparently, Iceheart can turn into Shiva. She can turn herself into a primal. And the rumor has it that she has a lay down with dragons, if you know what I'm saying. There she is. That's Lady Iceheart, aka Shiva.
I presume.
I like her fight.
Yeah, good music.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou, alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
I'm gonna step out for a second to go get something to eat. Do you want anything, Nathan?
I have been blessed with
No, I'm good.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them, but I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, There was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
So I can either say killing civilians won't bring them together, or what of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? I'm going to say this one. Killing civilians won't bring them together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
So it's kind of like Iceheart's not really a bad guy. She's just at opposing view to ours, right? Like we're on the Ishgard side. She sees it from the dragons or the Dravanians' point of view. That's what makes this so interesting. She's not like a villain per se. She's just from a different angle.
Master Thane, praise alone you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So, they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from our accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils.
Can't believe I still haven't unlocked a dungeon.
The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across mounds of ice and snow, I would ask you, or do a few hours rest next to a warm fire.
Can probably warp back. Alright, so let's see here. Lord Uratel, Master Thame, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? Tell him what happened. Lady Iceheart. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury!
I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See.
As will I, Lord Uratel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation.
Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest.
We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Thame have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks.
As you wish, Sir Rebald. We thank you for your hospitality.
Alright, speak with Uratel in Fortemps Manor. There just went somebody on a motorcycle. Not a big fan of that. Gotta say, I don't like seeing mechanical things in my fantasy. Let's see. See what happens next. I think it's right here. Yep. Here we go.
Welcome, Master Thame. Shall I show you inside the manor? Master Thane, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Hashafant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant your patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's so indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course, even on her deathbed. She refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. A onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Fortemps, my new comrade in arms, Hashafront's new dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Hashafant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. And I will not doubt you again, Master Thane. On that, you have my word.
Yeah, now I'm cool with that style of mechanical, right? So like Final Fantasy VI had the during this game too, the what they called whatever, the big walking guys, because they were powered by magic and they pulled it off. But like a motorcycle or like a car, that's where I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I agree. The whatever those things are called are cool. Jared says, back we talked about poop, and I realized since I have 9 dogs, I should pick up theirs. Oh, that's a good point. Hopefully Whintur thinks the same of our 2 dogs. So what do we got? Savage aim, critical hit, piety, sure. I'm not really having to worry about those just yet. That the materia is something you attach to your gear and slots. I'm lazy and just don't do it. I don't even know if you can until in-game. Well, yeah, obviously you can. You can see the slots, but yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. It's just not necessary yet. Alright, let's talk to the steward here.
Ah, Master Thane, my Lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Aratel and Lord Hydaelyn, if you would remain here for a moment.
I don't remember this guy's voice.
The hero returns.
There it is.
I cannot thank you enough for saving young Hydaelyn's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it?
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. It was this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens War to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
All right, John, or I'm sorry, Joe. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have fun doing that shopping, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming probably for a long time today, so. Alright, so looks like our Tataru and our Alphinaud are going to be tried for something.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, and he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. We may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Amaric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He would know more of these charges. Let's go see our Amaric. Order Taco Bell after 2 hours of stream. It sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like a good deal. In Foundation, let's just port there.
There he is. There's Sir Aymeric.
It's been too long, Sorensen. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphanod and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered well.
That Sir Grinnell's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a Knight of the Heaven's Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions.
After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do?
I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat.
But of course, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing.
Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphanod and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinnell in a second of his choosing. Another Knight of the Heaven's Ward, most like.
Two of them? By the Fury, they can hardly be considered fair.
Master Alphanod's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I is Lord Hashafon. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large.
Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphanod at once and inform him of our intentions, Sorensen. Meet me at the tribunal when you are ready. Until then, my friend.
Alright. Trial by combat it is. Where are we going now? Like it's up here, yep. Looks pretty cool in here. Alright, here we go, guys.
Listen carefully, Sorensen. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invite to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grinnell's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you'll wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready?
Here we go. Halone. Statue of Halone there. These are the Knights of the 12.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinnell, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinno de Zemile, brother of the Heavens Ward, did bear witness to these two foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Here we come.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Here we go. Take him down. We'll take this added guy, because Grinno's obviously the main one. Uh-oh. Leave a seat out of the way. Go. Let's get this guy. Don't know what those do. I don't remember. Oh, lots of AoE. Jeez. Oh, thought that would kill him. There we go. Oh, and he's got him all locked up. Let's get him loose. There we go. No problem. We almost got him. I mean, we won!
The Fury has spoken. Alphanod, Levalier, Tataru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. By the Fury, what a splendid victory, to see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by whatever bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated as such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle.
Oh, got the black chocobo, I think.
With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly.
Alright. Good deal. Still like my horse better, but okay.
Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Sir Ensign? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Hoshafon, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside.
Alright, got that chocobo. I also got the little compass to unlock flying, but I'm not going to be doing that. See, Aether Currents. So you collect those all around the world, or the zone, and if you get them all, and you use this little compass, it kind of directs you which direction to go. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. When riding this mountain, you'll have the ability to fly, proceed certain conditions are met. To find a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local Aether Currents. In order to attune, you will need to complete certain quests, however, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid in this endeavor, you've also obtained an Aether Compass, which will provide you... should you lose this compass, you may speak with Gilgamesh and the Forgotten Knight to obtain another. To review his progress, travel from the main menu. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Looks like we're about to go see the Holy Seer. Maybe things are about to get serious. I think we're about to get to the dragons. Guys, I need to take a quick potty break before we continue forward. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Give me just a couple seconds here to make sure everything pulls up on the stream. Alright, here we go. Black chocobos are all well and good, but their true reward for your efforts is exoneration of your comrades. This shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Temp's Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Alright. Speak with Edmont. Where are you, Edmont? Wait a minute, I think he's down here. No, maybe not. Whatever. Maybe. What's down here? Oh, never mind. That's obviously not it. I think it's talking about that. Here we go. Statues of the Knights 12 right here. Oh, I passed it. Oh, we're going back in here. Oh, Edmond is the guy we've been talking to, that's right. Edmont.
Halone smiles on us yet again, Master Thane, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Bless, besting two of the heavens word, while the city's elite looked on. By the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on.
Yay! 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 My lord! Oh, it's that guy.
We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Master Thane. The invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Thane, we shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside.
Okay, so let's go see the Holy Seer, who's like the Archbishop who controls Ishgard, because he is the leader of the Orthodox something or the other church, this giant cathedral here. And he's been known to consort, we know from previous scenes, with the Ascians, the demigod evil bad guys.
We are honored to receive you, Master Thane. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Cedrino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is...
What's up, Rob Zombie?
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
Also, for any of the members of Napalm who are in chat, I don't know if you guys realize that or this or not, but if you're a member, you have access to special emotes. As we get more members, we'll get more emotes, but you click the little smiley face thing, and it should show, I think, at the top. I'll show you. You can do that in chat, too. It's something you can do in chat, or you can do also in comments. Each one was, if you look at the top, it'll tell you what to type in order to get that emote to work, or you can just click it. But these apparently work in comments on my videos as well. Like here's one of me angry. See? So you guys have access to some special emotes. And those will change over time, or you guys can request that you want a certain thing to be an emote or whatever.
I didn't know you had that. That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. Sure do. And being able to use those in regular comments is actually like a new thing for YouTube. Crap. Now I think my chat still works. There we go. Okay. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up because I saw Rob Zombie come in. I know he's a member.
as you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder, being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even.
Uh-oh. Not
Those
good.
harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons.
That's how it always goes.
I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
What's wrong with being a puppet? I'm offended.
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
I agree with you, Rob Zombie. I had to do it too on my account. It's better though than Final Fantasy XI. I was able to. I remember my ID. You had to find your ID though, so that might be hard. I just couldn't remember why I made my passwords. Had to reset it, which was pretty easy. But yeah, losing your ID. I've heard people even having to call, actually call their customer service over it.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think?
I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. Alright, let's see. Speak with Offenod. Yeah, that dude is bad news. That is a bad news dude. Oh, I passed it. Are you back playing Whintur?
Yeah, I'm just in a like a ridiculous cutscene.
I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Yeah, Jared, Whintur needs a new computer and a new chair. She needs a new computer really bad, though. The one she's using, it's not going to make it much longer.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend
So what
to
he's trying to
Ishtar
say
as
is
well.
we're in need of a lot of things.
Yeah.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
Jason, do we build our own computers? I can. There's a few things. If it involves soldering, I don't feel comfortable doing that myself. But of course, I can. You know, it's fairly. Most things are fairly simple. So, I don't know if we'll build her computer or not. Honestly, these days there's some. In some places on the internet, there are places where you can get pre-built ones that are really good, and then I just usually modify them a little bit from there. And a lot of times you can actually save money that way. So I'm not sure. We're trying to put back some money to get her a new computer, and she needs a chair because she's like sitting on some ridiculous. What do you call that?
A lawn chair.
Yeah, like the nice lawn chairs with the things. So we're gonna get her a chair, a real like gamer or office chair, and but more importantly, she needs a new computer.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Uh-oh.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raobarn.
Flame General. Though the situation cares for urgency, I would advise us to charge headlong in Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lominsa. Aye, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortemps and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raobarn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xantho at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Okay. Let's do it. Limsa Lominsa, where are you? Oh, here we go. Let's go save General Raobarn.
You've got to be about to unlock something. My gosh.
Yeah, jeez. Haven't even done a dungeon yet. Let's see, which way is it? It's over here. I just ordered a bunch of stuff off Newegg and made a pretty nice computer for run. Yeah, that's what we use, Newegg.
We use Newegg.
I think my computer came from Newegg, didn't it? No. We just went...
No, we did buy that one.
Yeah, we found a really good deal at Best Buy one day for a computer. Mine's pretty beastly. Pretty happy with it. But before that, every other computer we've ever bought's been off of Newegg. Our computers last a really long time because we just upgrade parts and until we can't anymore. Until usually the motherboard's no good, and then we finally get a new computer.
I don't know what.
Friends, it's good to see you safe and
I don't have any Corsair parts actually,
I had not counted on you
except for my mouse.
Let alone finding refuge within the Holy See. But full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing, and theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
But maybe you can text him to us later.
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Ul'dah Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Raubarn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
Whoops.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubarn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubarn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubarn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Rabon's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Uldar. It would spell the end of the Alliance in war, like it is not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Hold on 1 second, I'll unlock that link. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant Tolls working in a kitchen. Alright, let's head there then. Go. Where are you? I might be upstairs. Oh, it is. How do you get up there? Here we go. Master Sorensen, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Lims Elemenza that you were searching for General REBORN. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Massaja pit. At the same juncture, you, Hase, and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This cannot be simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Dewar at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Okay. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Zip on over to the High Bridge. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. So the first dungeon I'm doing in the expansion is a remake of an old dungeon? I don't remember it being like that. Do you remember that, Whintur?
Yeah, I think I do. I think a few of them are.
That's weird. Nope, passed it. Alright, we're about to unlock a dungeon right now. Are you free to do one, Whintur?
Yep.
Good. You come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General REBORN is being held within. Right? There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Oh, this is never mind. This isn't a real dungeon. This is a what you call it? A little instance, single player.
Rob's talking computer talk, and I don't know anything about it, so.
Currently running a 9700 1080. Yeah, I think 1080. I think 1080 Ti is what I got. I'm not 100%. I don't remember.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
6 terabyte SSD. That's a good. Pray forgive me my lateness. Oh,
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ul'dah, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralbarn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the 3 of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Alright, let's rescue some REBORN. It's interesting because this is the Halatali dungeon exactly. It's just I'm here by myself instead of the party. This healer first.
Hey, see you later, Rob.
Alright, see you, Rob.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Here come.
Cause real life things, you know.
Yeah, I've got to eat, so I've got a little bit left in me.
My back is like hurting so bad.
Uh-oh, there's REBORN. General, but where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General, you came. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Uh-oh. Trap. Farewell, friends. Don't do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. For breaking the cell door. Hey, what's up, Boss Hog? How you doing, man? There we go, bust that open. Ha, the way's clear. I don't even know where we're going now. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. Shall tend the general praise sea to the mist and the key. The braves have the key. Obviously not this way. That's a dead end. Taking dot damage here. Playing some, waiting for New World. I think I did. Yeah, I think it's resolved now. I'm pretty sure. I haven't double checked on it, but it looked like I had the option to on Steam. So it should be good for here in a couple of days. There's no NDA, so I can record it, stream it, whatever I want to do. So that's pretty cool. So you must be fairly confident that it's presentable if they're lifting the NDA. Oh, he's got one on him too. Go. Where's the thing controlling this mist? I'll be around here somewhere. Let's go anywhere, maybe. Nope. That's to leave. Aha, here we go. Oh, I see it. I see it. There's where the mist is coming from. We can get some AoE damage here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. 2 terabyte drive to record lots of content on New World. Yep, we'll see what's like, man. Just a couple more days. See what they got. Alright. Looks like we got this down. Now what? We gotta find the key. Oh, look, the door opened, didn't it? Isn't that the door that was closed? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. It was good, Boss Hog. The stress test, everything seemed pretty fun. Oh, let's get this Conjurer first. Now we'll get the archer. Put about 30 hours in it and never had a bad moment. Now casters and range players don't have as much fun as in melee. Okay, well I'm down with that. I'm always melee. there's the key. Now we can get back to REBORN. Should be right back down here, I think. Is that it? Yeah. There we go. Let them set them free. My thanks. Slowly, General, you are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the warrior of light. Well done, hero. Oh, it's the traitor. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. Here we go. Let's get this guy. Kill her first. Get this archer. About to cast something.
It is nothing.
Almost.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
I think that was a cone. Yep. Get out of the cone's way again. About to drop. There we go. See what happens now we rescue REBORN.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
You said you did.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Come down, bro. That's another expansion.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alpha, no. Now.
The teeth on that guy? Alright. He was angry, baring his teeth like that.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Stand with you on your feet, Gladius. Fight is not over. Yeah, we stand with you.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Okay. The general's safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. The Nilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Who's that? General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger waits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Admin. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I'd be so trusting at this point. I've spoken to the Ranger via Leak Pearl. He confirms the man's story. REBORN is in safe hands. Let's make our own way to Vesper Bay. Alright, well, I'm teleporting, guys. Give me 1 second. I have got to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back, and we'll wrap up where we're at here. We'll see what happens. Unless something really crazy happens. Then we might not be able to wrap up. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back.
I also don't know how long ago I lost my connection to Discord. I thought you were just doing the story.
You what now?
I don't know how long ago I lost my connection to Discord. I thought you were in the story.
I was. When I was all quiet, it was because there was story playing. I was talking a little bit, but... Where are we going here? Oh, we're going to Waking Sands. You easy now, friend. I will not raise the alarm. I'm not fool enough to believe the rumors. That said, I cannot well let you pass. Orders are orders. I thought that's where they took... Oh, is the Waking Sand the old place? Bet you it is. Yeah, it is. It's the old hideout. Should have known that. That's where Eorzea always is. Okay. Here it is. There we go.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this
Creepy
gathering.
face.
And judging by
Oh,
your
his
perplexed
glasses.
expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
Nice.
God
Nice plot.
strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Okay. I had not counted on Prioress Duwala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing REBORN, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Uldar. We couldn't have done it without you, Sir Ensign. Thank you. What we got here? Rings. Yeah, defending.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I think this is a good spot to stop. We found out the Sultana's alive. Go in just a second. 90, 110. Yeah, this one. Switch with that. Alright, guys. That's all I'm going to do, I think, for today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for everybody for stopping by, hanging out with me and chat and everything. Really appreciate it, guys. We'll continue later. I'll try to get a schedule up. I'm just not sure what I can commit to at this time. But of course, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see when I'm going live, of course, on my Discord channel as well. I announce it. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me today. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys in chat. See you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Much love to you guys, okay? And until next time, God bless and happy gaming. And there's going to be a slight delay here. Okay, I will let you know what server I'm on in New World, by the way, Boss Hog. Alright, thank you, man. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Shane. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll see you guys soon.